Hi everybody, it's Rob. This is the introduction video to the SEO training, and I'm gonna be moaning, complaining, ranting, and generally being difficult about this subject the entire way through it. My bad. And let me try and tell you what this is about. SEO is search engine optimization. I'm going to give you an overview of it in the next video. This is just to introduce you to the terrors of SEO. But basically, SEO stands for search engine optimization. So let me put that bit to you. It's going to come up in the overview. But it's setting up your online properties in such a way that Google and other search engines love your properties, your stuff, your ranking, and they rank you, your website, your pages, and they rank you, and you make money. Now, SEO is also something that is very obviously controlled by Google. Google's the one that decides who gets ranked, and Google is the biggest search engine by quite a long way. But depending on where you are in the world, there are other search engines that you would have to take into consideration. I used to live in South Africa where they only use Google. But if you look at the big search engines in the world right now, there's a few coming out of China and the East that are very powerful, and I have no clue as to how to make things work there, and it's probably okay because most of that stuff is in another language, not English. But Google's pretty much king. So pretty much all my SEO is going to be what the world of SEO agencies and experts do to react on what Google does to counteract what people are doing to rank their websites. But it's really very simple. Google wants related content that's of interest and healthy for people when they search. To explain what it's all about is Google is not there for our pleasure. Google is a business that makes money from advertising. It's a big ad agency, right? So for them to make money, they have to keep you searching on their website, and to do that, they must give you good results. So it's very important for their business model that you are happy with what and how Google works, or if you like, the public is, because they will keep using Google to get the searches that they want, and I do it all the time. I've never had a problem with Google. I have used other search engines and they're okay, but all the things that Google brings works for me, and so that's how it works, and so they keep us paying them money, users and businesses, etc. alike. Now, before I go on, I don't need to waffle on here for an hour about introducing you to SEO. I'm going to be running a series of courses that are all complete business types. So the first one I've already done, it's the authority site. Okay. In fact, this here we go. The mind map is the authority site one. Okay. But other ones, the blogging training, the e-commerce, the affiliate marketing, and the print on demand, those will all need you to have covered the SEO and anything else. In fact, after this, if I'm going to teach you how to create your own courses or build a membership website or do site flipping, all of them need your SEO to work. So when I did this, because it was my first and most important version of course that I was going to do on this in this the Fibromyalgia Club site, right? I planned to make this the core training because it's most suited to people with fibromyalgia, as are a few other ones, and I'll tell you as I go along. Other ones are obvious, where you just do courses, but in other words, anything that's client free. So let's just leave that at that. I won't go into those details. I've told you repeatedly about that. Anyway, in doing the course here, I introduced you to this authority site. I talked about niche research. I got to navigation, and when I got to the SEO, I realized that if I'm going to include 30 videos inside of here on SEO, when in truth I should have an entire, and I plan to have an entire SEO section, and in fact underneath or related to that SEO section is a complete backlinking course, which is part of this anyway. There will be social media setup as a separate course. There will be Google stacking as a separate course. All of which Google stacks I'll talk about in here anyway. So I'll talk about backlinking and Google stacking and IFTTT time and time again, all of which use IFTTT, which I'll probably have as separate courses all within the SEO, under the SEO umbrella. Okay, and that's cool. Now, when it gets to this next, so now here's my dilemma. This has now going to become, from in this course, a very detailed course that's pretty much going to cover everything that relates to and explains SEO to you, right? It's all going to be in here, but when I get to, say, blogging, it's going to be exactly the same. So what I'll probably do, and I say this because I don't stick to what I say, I will probably keep this mind map for the blogging one, and I'll switch this word to blogging course, and then go back up here and work through all of these to see that I'm covering it for things that relate correctly to blogging. And then redo the whole course almost the same as I did for the authority site in relation to blogging. And now on the authority site, when I got to SEO, I said stop, go. I closed it and I said go and watch the SEO course. That's this course. So I'm going to tell people the same thing when I get to this section in the blogging, but I will probably run through in one video and say, okay, with blogging, you need to watch out for this and watch out for that, because your on-site or your social media or whatever it is relating to print on demand, for example, will be different, slightly different SEO to say affiliate marketing. Amazon authority sites or Amazon affiliate sites will also have slightly different tricks, and I'm just going to cover them in there. So it means that I'm going to be covering a lot of ground over and over again, but that way you perhaps don't need to watch the authority site one, for example, if you've watched the affiliate marketing one first. So in reality, it's all going to come down to this section here, these videos today. And I do have, let me see if I can find it for you easily, this that I'm going to just run over with you in the next video, in the overview. Wow, my antivirus is expired. In the overview video. Sorry, my sense of humor is extremely suspect. Okay, let me get out of here. This video is going to be ready and done in a few secs, and we're going to get into the next one. Cheers.